Did you know your brain is shrinking every day as you age? It's a natural process, but it increases your risk of dementia, Parkinson's, and other cognitive diseases. Scary, isn't it? The good news is there are 5 simple anti-aging exercises that can slow down and even reverse this process by increasing the size of your brain. Can you guess which activity reduces dementia risk by a whopping 76%? It's not running, weightlifting, or even crossword puzzles. The answer might surprise you. It's ballroom dancing. Now, before you start picturing yourself tripping over your own feet, hear me out. Ballroom dancing isn't just about moving gracefully across the floor. It's a full-brain workout that's been scientifically proven to keep your mind sharp and your cognitive abilities in top form. Here's the thing. When you're learning new dance steps, your brain is forming new neural connections. It's like you're rewiring your brain with every cha-cha and waltz. But that's just the beginning of how dancing benefits your brain. The social aspect of ballroom dancing plays a crucial role too. When you're interacting with a partner on the dance floor, you're not just moving in sync, you're engaging in a complex form of nonverbal communication. This stimulates areas of your brain responsible for social cognition, enhancing your ability to read and respond to social cues. And let's not forget about the music. While you're focusing on your footwork and your partner's movements, your brain is also processing rhythm, melody, and often lyrics. It's multitasking at its finest, and your brain loves it. But here's a word of caution. Not every type of dancing offers the same brain benefits. While any form of dancing is good for you, research shows that ballroom dancing tops the list for cognitive benefits. Think about it. You're moving your body, which increases blood flow to your brain. You're interacting socially, which stimulates emotional and cognitive processes. And you're constantly learning and remembering new steps and sequences, which challenges your memory and problem-solving skills. It's like a gym workout, a social gathering, and a brain training session all rolled into one. Now that we know that dancing is an incredible exercise for our brain, we're coming to the next question, and that is, do you know that moving slower might actually make your brain faster? It sounds counterintuitive, right? Tai Chi might just be the workout your brain has been waiting for, but how does waving your arms slowly in a park lead to sharper thinking? Science might surprise you. A 2018 study in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience revealed that older adults who practiced Tai Chi for just 12 weeks significantly improved their multitasking skills. Tai Chi is like a mental gym session. As you focus on each slow, deliberate movement, you're giving your prefrontal cortex, your brain's decision-making hub, a serious workout. Think of it as weightlifting for your brain, but without lifting a single dumbbell. And there's even more good news. Research supported by the National Center for Complementary and Integrative Health found that Tai Chi can enhance reasoning, planning, problem-solving, and memory in older adults, even those without significant cognitive impairment. But why exactly it works so well? Tai Chi combines movement with mindfulness. Each pose demands your full attention on your breath, your balance, and your next move. This dual focus strengthens neural pathways, enhancing reasoning, problem-solving, and even memory. Also, if you think that Tai Chi is only for healthy people, you'd be wrong. Research shows that even adults with mild cognitive impairment, including those with dementia, saw cognitive improvements. So, before we reveal the next exercise, let us ask you a quick question. Are you enjoying the video so far? If you are, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. And if there's something you think we could improve, let us know. While we're talking about ancient techniques, let's mention something similar. Ever wondered why people who practice yoga seem so zen and sharp? It's not just the deep breathing or holding poses that contribute to this clarity. Research shows that yoga directly supports cognitive function in ways that are now being studied in depth by neuroscientists. Yoga combines 3 key elements: physical postures, controlled breathing, and meditation. The physical movements increase blood flow to the brain, improving oxygen delivery and nutrient absorption. At the same time, breathing exercises help regulate stress, calming your nervous system. Meditation, on the other hand, strengthens focus, attention, and memory by reducing distractions and enhancing mindfulness. A 2016 study from UCLA found that older adults who practiced yoga for 12 weeks experienced notable improvements in both verbal memory and visual spatial memory. In simple terms, this means they became better at recalling words and navigating their surroundings, skills that often decline with age. Word of caution though, don't expect to become Einstein overnight. Like any exercise, consistency is key. The good news is that yoga is pretty adaptable. Can't touch your toes? No problem. There are modifications for every pose, making it accessible for all ages and fitness levels. Now that we've explored ancient techniques to boost your brain, let's shift gears and go back to the basics. Can you guess which type of exercise has been proven to actually make your brain bigger? It's a simple and yet really effective exercise. We're talking about aerobics. When you do aerobic exercise, your brain gets a flood of fresh, oxygen-rich blood. Research shows that certain activities, such as running, swimming, and cycling, are particularly effective. These exercises have a direct impact on the hippocampus, the part of your brain responsible for memory. And here's what is fascinating. Regular aerobic exercise can actually increase the size of your hippocampus. Yes, your brain can physically grow bigger through consistent movement. Experts recommend that older adults should aim for at least 150 minutes a week of moderate intensity activity. And if you're thinking, I'm too old to start exercising now, think again. The protective effects of aerobic exercise on brain health are actually highest in individuals over age 75. So it's never too late to start giving your brain a workout. Word of caution though, if you've been inactive for a while, don't jump straight into high-intensity workouts. Start slow and gradually increase your activity level. So what's the payoff of all this aerobic exercise? A 2020 study found that the risk of cognitive decline is doubled among those who are inactive compared to those who engage in regular physical activity. So ask yourself if you can afford to not exercise. Can you guess which common backyard activity might be your brain's secret weapon against aging? It's time to dig into the surprising cognitive benefits of getting your hands dirty. Yes, we're talking about gardening, an activity that's more than just a relaxing hobby or a way to grow fresh veggies. What if preventing dementia could be as simple as planting a few tomatoes in your backyard? It sounds too good to be true, but science says otherwise. Studies have found that older adults who garden regularly are less likely to develop dementia. The answer lies in the combination of mental and physical engagement gardening requires. Every time you decide where to plant a flower, figure out how to deal with pests, or plan your garden layout, you're challenging your brain with problem solving and decision making. Gardening also involves light physical activity, bending, squatting, reaching, and carrying, all of which improve blood flow and deliver oxygen and nutrients to your brain. Even gentle movements like these can make a significant difference in brain health, especially as we age. What's even more interesting is that spending time in nature, which is an essential part of gardening, brings additional benefits. Research shows that exposure to green spaces can enhance attention and memory, acting as a mental reset for your overworked mind. And if you garden in a community setting, there's an added bonus: social interaction. Talking with neighbors, sharing tips, or working alongside others strengthens your social connections, which are known to play a key role in preserving cognitive health. Now, it's time to show you how to perform each of these exercises we mentioned and how often you should do them to maximize their benefits. First, let's start with dancing. If you can, it's best to join a ballroom dancing class or follow an online tutorial. Focus on learning new steps like the cha-cha, waltz, or tango to challenge your brain. Aim for at least 2 to 3 sessions per week, each lasting 30 to 60 minutes. Next up, we have Tai Chi. Try to practice slow, controlled movements while focusing on your breath. Start with simple sequences like the commencing form or wave hands like clouds. Follow along with a Tai Chi video or attend a beginner class. You should aim for 10 to 20 minutes daily or 3 to 4 sessions per week. And if you can, the best time to do Tai Chi is in the mornings, as they can set a calm tone for the day and improve focus. Next, we have yoga. Incorporate basic poses like downward dog, child's pose, and warrior pose. Combine them with deep breathing exercises and end with a short meditation. Attend a class or follow a beginner's video if you're new to yoga. Also aim for 30 to 40 minutes per session, 3 to 5 times per week. Beginners can start with 15 to 20 minutes and build up over time. And we won't mention aerobics because we already explained it in that part of the video, or gardening, because there isn't anything specific.